Sucker. But, so a Bible verse that we can live by this morning would be Proverbs 19:17. And so, friend, wherever you're at out in the world today, let me look in the camera and tell you it is probably not raining like it is in Conway, Arkansas. But the good news is that you too, my friend, can have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And there's no time to lose. Only love is the answer to driving out hate and love's gonna work when we give it away. All right, friends, we are here talking about Gen Z. And so come on in, folks. The water is fine. If you're Gen Z and you're joining us for this conversation today, remember the comment section is turned on. You guys are welcome to join in and participate in the conversation. Thoughts, questions, comments, ideas. This comes from the Erskin Music Show. And just kind of tell you guys that I really do think that we are, if maybe not in a good position, gaining speed and gaining ground position in a place where I think that there's some advances that are taking place and some things that I think if we would just maybe turn our eyes to see those things, we'd really be encouraged about this generation. And I'll summarize these because the Gospel Coalition goes through those. But the first thing is that they are kind of atheists. That was kind of a point that they made there, is that really the discussion of theism from a traditional standpoint, they don't really have that discussion. And according to George Barna and other research groups, they're more willing now to say that they're part of the nuns group. That's the largest group that has ever existed in that category. And I'm not talking about the Catholic nuns, although we love them. I'm talking about the fact that when asked about their religious affiliation, they are willing to say, we don't have any religious affiliation. We wouldn't call ourselves theists at all. They're more pragmatic from that standpoint. But they are an awkward generation when it comes to communication. They want to communicate, but they communicate rather awkwardly. And if you don't know that about Gen Zers that are out there, and if I'm wrong, come on, Gen Z. The comment section is open. Be like, Erskin, you're an idiot. We communicate perfectly. What are you talking about here? Get back up on that screen. Look at that. Look at them brilliant looking kids right there. They laughing. They having a good time. They walking in the woods, having a good time. Gen Z, I see you guys out there. All right, here's what the article says. One of the favorite principles is welcoming diversity, not challenging someone else's belief. That's sort of hardwired. It's kind of like the 11th commandment for this generation, right? Diversity. We welcome diversity. We like people of different varieties. That's why I put some diversity on the screen for you guys today. If you want to set some Gen Z people off, be inconsistent in some of these areas that they've kind of highly valued, and you will kind of see them kind of push away from the table. In fact, I think a lot of what kind of fuels the discussion about deconstruction and our generation really kind of pushing away from Christianity in our day and time is because there's a lot of people who are looking at things and saying, hey, we see some gross hypocrisy in Christianity, and we're really not sure that if this is what Christianity is, then I don't want to be a Christian. And when asked how a Christian could appeal to them, Gen Z's first choice would be, and here, listen to these words, seeing how the person behaves and allowing their actions to speak rather than using words to explain the faith to me. That's their own words. That's them talking, not me. So Gen Z, come on, baby. Gen Z makes it look like they're a sleeping generation. This is something that we highly value. Well, why do we highly value it? Because it's truth. But we show it because of what it is that we do, and we show it because of our lives. All right, that's our discussion of Gen Z.